Hey guys, how's it going? Just doing a review on motorcycle camping stoves. Now I'm saying motorcycle camping stoves, but I mean you can use them for anything. But hey, we're into motorbikes, so we'll call them motorcycle camping stoves. So I've just got a whole heap of different ones. I actually went out and bought some extra ones, just some cheap ones, just to give us a bit of a wide variety of ones that you can use. And basically, in this review, I just want to see you can get to see the physical size of them, how they how they set up, and then how they pack back down. Also, how they operate, whether they're easy or they're bloody messy or whatever. And also the efficiency. Will hopefully get kind of like some type of efficiency out of it, as in, I'll show you that in a minute. I've got some coffee cans, heaps of bloody coffee cans, and I've cut them all down so that it'll be the same container on all of them, and they'll all be lit at the same time. And then the 1 cup of water will be put in the container, and then just see how long it takes for those for each of them to boil. Might give an idea of efficiency or whatever, but I think with most things, people just like a certain thing, and that's what they run with. They all work. I've got a Coke can sitting here, and I've got a bit of footage that I've already done about that, so you'll see that in a minute. I'll give you a quick close-up of these. So this one here, you've most probably all seen it. It's they're a really nifty thing, and this is actually the very first thing that I used to take on the motorcycle. Me and Craig, a mate of mine, went and we rode across the Nullarbor, and we both carried one of these. And they run on these little gas cartridges. And I've actually kept this particular one here. Let's see, check that out. I don't know if you can see that. It's all dinted up and scratched up. So what the deal is with this, and why I wanted to show you that, is that some people may be concerned about whether they'll bloody bust open or explode, or from too much heat and stuff like that. Well, this particular can went on that Simpson Desert Ramble that me and Ken did, and all those dints and obviously the scratches are from it jiggling around. The dints are from when the motorbike went down numerous times. We've had smashed bloody plates and stuff like that. Never had a problem. We were going through the desert. It was 36 degrees, and these were sitting on the side in a black bag. Not a problem. So if you have any worries about it, don't. The other thing with these, they say, if it's too cold, they'll stop working. I've tested these at around 0 degrees. Actually, I think on one of my other videos I did that. And it still works at 0 degrees. So here in Australia, they're not a problem. And I noticed that if it does start to peter out, or it's having trouble lighting, you just wrap your hands around it, and just the warmth out of your hand will heat that up enough to get it going. And then once it's going, the heat from the stove keeps that warm enough for it to keep going. So there you go, a little bit of bloody info for you. Alright, so that was that one. This one here was actually my next one. I bought this, it was a Covera, I think, Scout stove. Now, I've actually bought this a little while ago just as a demonstration on something else I was doing. I bought this and then got an adapter and used one of these with that. But just for now, I've just got it sitting on one of these. The reason why I don't use this particular one purely is money. This is way more expensive than buying these. These things are cheap as chips. Alright, so then the next one, and this is the one that I run with now. I'm sure everybody's seen this little yellow box. I mean, these just fold down into nothing. You do have to have the little adapter to fit it onto these cartridges. But even with all that, I mean, it's just, they pack down so good. The next one is this Hexamine stove. Never used it. I've seen them on YouTube, so I thought we'll give it a run and see how that goes. And then I come across in one of the stores this bloody Magic emergency heat kit. So it's kind of like one of those liquid ones, but when I opened it, like an alcohol stove, but it's actually sealed and there's a wick in there, which I'll show you. Yeah, so there's that one, and that was like $4.95. This thing was about the same bloody price, so they're really cheap options. And then I've actually done a video review on this. This is the firebox, so that runs on wood, and that all sets up. Okay guys, so I'll let you see this footage of me cutting up these stupid bloody cans. But the reason why I'm doing that is because I wanted to try and make this a real, an even playing field for doing the testing of the boiling of the water. Alright, let you go and have a look at it. Alright guys, so try and keep the, as I said, keep the review as level pegged as possible. Keep it fair across all the stoves. Not that it really matters, I mean, you're going to pick whatever you pick. But I finally found a use for all my coffee cans. So what I'm going to do is use these to boil the water in, but I'm going to cut it down so it's only a small thing, because it'll actually make it easier to see all the stoves and when the boil comes. So I'm going to make a bit of noise in a minute. Let's start cutting. Oh, and I know some of you guys like to make sure I've got my safety glasses on and my safety gloves. Now, I'm not making fun of you because you got to have this shit on. I'm stupid sometimes and I forget. Hey, how's this? I was just peeling off taking off the lids and ripping off all the labels off these tins. Now they're all International Roast coffee, but check this out. There's 3 different types. That's got big ribs, that's got little ribs, that's got no ribs. That sounds all a little bit dirty, but I'm not going there. Alright, I'll finish this off now. Well, there you go. Done deal. As usual, it's not pretty, but it'll serve the purpose. Alright, back out to the stoves. Alright guys, so there is my containers for boiling the 1 cup of water on all of these stoves. They're all pretty much the bloody same, so that should be a level field, a level playing field. Okay, so what the hell is the Coke can doing here? Alright, this is if you forget to pack your bloody stove, or it's an emergency or a survival situation or whatever. I'll show you the footage of that I did earlier today. Alright guys, so simply this is how I made it. Just got a Coke can, because a Coke can, you pretty much find that anywhere in the world. And if it's not a Coke can, it'll be a Fanta can, or it'll be a bloody can of beans or something. There's always going to be an old can laying around somewhere. So if you can find a can, now the idea of this is, I know you see on YouTube and you can make all those alcohol bloody things and they fold this and they do this and punch holes and all that, like for survival things. But I mean really, they're not a survival thing. They're a bit of a muck around, you know, playing around with doing that shit, which is really cool. I love watching that stuff and seeing how people make them and all that kind of stuff. But really, if you're out there, and in this case, we're talking about motorbikes. We're on our motorbike. And I don't know, we forgot to pack the bloody stove. And we're thinking, shit, how are we going to heat up our bloody food? Well, get one of these. This is a multi-tool, but I mean just any ordinary knife. And this is how, and we've got petrol in the tank on the motorbike. So that's it, that's all we need. Now this isn't the most fuel efficient or anything like that, it's going to give off lots of smoke and shit, but it'll get you out of a bind. So this is how we do it. Okay, so the first thing we've got to do is put in a couple of, a few little holes. They don't have to be very big. And what this does is, if you set a pot or whatever you're trying to heat up on top of the Coke can, because you can do it, this allows the flames to come out. So now we've got those holes in there, then we'll just bloody cut anywhere, it doesn't really matter. Try and cut it straight if you can. There you go. That's it, that's all you have to do. So now what we're going to do is just put some petrol in there, and I'll show you how that works. Alright, so what the first thing you've got to do is get some petrol. Now whether you siphon that out of your bloody tank or however you do that, or you know, if you've got a carburettor one, you can just pull a hose. Or if you're on a postie, more than likely you're going to have your reserve tank, which is this thing I've got here. Let me just pinch a bit of that. Not much at all. There you go, so we've got our petrol. Now this is, if there's kids watching or whatever, you don't do this. This is not the way to do it. This is only for adults and in case of emergencies. Alright, you got that, you little bugger? Alright guys, so I don't know why this doesn't explode, but it doesn't. It's just the way it works. It still scares the shit out of me every time, but there you go. So basically, that'll just burn like that, but now that I've got these holes, any of you guys that played around with this shit will know, once this heats up, the little plumes, I think they call them plumes, will then come out of there. But what we can do, so if we wanted to heat up some water, simply sit on there and then you'll see, there you go, they're starting to come out now. Ah, look at that, bloody sensational. So there you go, I mean that's bloody simple as. That is what I call a survival stove. Alright, well bloody check out all these other ones. Well there you go guys, so that's the survival stove, and that's what the Coke can was for. So this Coke can go and replace it with that one. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is quickly pack these up, and I'll just show you starting from them all fully packed up and then just setting them up really quickly. Obviously the Coke can, we don't have to do that because we've just seen how that works. Alright, let's get into it. Okay, so the first one, portable bloody gas stove. I'm sure everybody's seen one of these. Open up your side, grab your little canister, that left there, push that over, on, and hey presto, she's going. That's simple. To unpack it, turn it off, lift the thing up, whoop, pull that out, because you shouldn't carry the canister in there, they say. I mean, you could if you wanted to, but, you know, hey, got to do the right thing. And that's all packed up. Oh, actually, before that one there, you can pick it up for, I think, I don't know, $15. You'll get that at Kmart or Big W or any place like that. They're really cheap. The only problem with those is that they're quite bulky. Okay, so the second one was this type of stove. But basically, it's just the same as the other one. It's just a bigger one. So it's a Covera Scout stove, but I mean, there's 101 different types of these, and they can range anywhere from, I don't know, you might pick them up for $30, anywhere up to $150. This one, I think I picked it up for about $59. Simple. This is probably one of the simplest. So you grab that and that, stick it on here. I said simple. Screw that on there, flip out your little doodads, turn your gas on. There you go. Jeez. Now to pack it up. That's going to be hot. That's it. Beautiful. Alright, on to the next one. Okay, so this one's my favourite. Pull your little doovalucky out, connect it up to the adapter. Fold out your little legs. Put that in there. Turn her on. Spread those out. Flip them out. Turn your gas on. Hey presto. Same deal with the pack up. them over. And obviously you don't do this if you've been cooking on it for a while, because you'll be bloody hot and you've got to wait for it to cool down. Oh, get in there. Fold your legs up. Hey presto, done. I actually sell these, so I can't even tell you how much I sell it for. I think this is actually about 18 bucks or something. I'll put up the price. I should know how much it is, and this could be $9, I don't know, something, but there's the price for it. Okay, and you can get them anywhere. You can get them on eBay. They're all over the joint. Alright, so next one. So this one is the Hexamine stove. Again, really cheap, really light, as most of these are. This had me, when I first got it, because I never used this before, it had me tricked, but you just got to be a bit tough with it to pull it out. And basically, that's it. You use 4 of these little tablets, light them. Oh, well, I should be doing that, shouldn't I? So we pull that out. That's our stand. I'll open this. I tell you, they stink. Kind of like smells like, I don't know if you've ever had a bloody mouse plague or mice when they nest. It's like that mouse poo and wee all mixed together. Do that. Don't have a lighter. Where's my lighter? Alright, I'm back. So then, actually I might do that from underneath. I wonder if that'll work. Come on. Well, they get going. Cool. There you go. Hey presto. So now to pack it up, I don't know, I suppose, can you blow this out? Whoa! Yes, you can blow them out. Oh, well, that's good. So then we can reuse those. Excellent. All right, well, there you go. That's that. And then obviously to pack them up, put all your bits and pieces back in and close it down. I'm going to leave that like that for the moment. All right, now we'll do the next one. What was that? I think it was like, I don't know, $5, $6, something like that. Okay, so to this bloody magic stove. Some of you guys most probably know what this is. I'd never seen it before. I just came across it. It's good because it can travel. It's got that, so it's all sealed. You can hear it. There's stuff in it. It was $5. Now, this was the last one they had. Hang on, how do I get that out? No, that way. Yeah, like that. Okay. There's supposed to be 2 pieces of iron that go across there. I'll show you. If you can see. Oh, Jesus, that light. Can you see the 2 cross things that go on top? Well, that was actually missing out of this box. So I just wanted to grab it. I'll make something up when I do the test to put across there, because I think that will be important. So basically we open this up. As you see, it's got that wick in there. I suppose we just, like I said, I've never used this before either. I suppose we just like that. I'm trying to light it. Oh, here we go, I think we got it. Try and poke that up like that, I think. There we go. So there you go, that's that one. Lit up. I don't think that's going to be a winner, not by a long shot. But it's another option, it's more a survival. I don't know. There you go, it's just another bloody option. So to put that out, I presume we just go like that. Oh, and that's obviously goes in there like that. Cool. All right. Now, next one is the firebox. This, I think, you can only buy it from the US online, as far as I know, and I think it costs $50. The guy that actually has them, he actually sent it to me to do a review on, which I've done, which is in the camping gear playlist on the YouTube channel. All right, so set it up. Basically, pull these out, and there's a trick to it. I know there's a trick to it. There we go. This is a really, I was blown away by it actually, how well it worked. Then I've got to put that there, and these you can have anywhere you want. Put it in there. You can use this to pick them up and move your tray when it's all hot and stuff. Oh, you know what I haven't bloody done? I haven't got any wood to go on it, so I'm gonna have to go and get some bits of twig and bloody whatever I can find out of the woodshed there to get that going. But this is a really good option. It's quite heavy for what it is, but it's solid. It'll last for bloody ever. And the beauty is, I mean, I know here in Australia there's not too many places that you're not going to find bits of wood and stuff. So you're just never going to run out of fuel for it. Like if you're out in the never for too long and you run out of one of these other ones, you got to hope that you're going to be able to find somewhere to get them. In some places you can't. But anyway, all right, I better go get some wood. All right, guys. So I've gone and got some twigs out of the garden, and I'm cheating by having some of this other wood, but it'll do. Wood's wood. It all bloody burns. What I am going to do is something that I always have, and that's the cotton wool balls with let me get it going, with the petroleum jelly. Great little fire lighters, great for lots of uses. That in there. Oh yes, whatever. That in there. I'll take them off for now. Got some sticks in there. Hopefully I don't burn down the joint. So this should be enough just to boil the water. Oh, I haven't got the water bloody put in yet. I've got to put water in. Now, this is giving off a bit of smoke at the moment, but once it gets going, the smoke will nick off. It works really, really well. The only downfall, I suppose, is you've got to keep putting little bits in there. It's a hungry fire. All right, I'll go get these. Actually, I'm gonna get this one going just to give it a bit of a head start. It's a bit of a slowie, so I'll give it a bit of time to get cooking. All right, I'll put that into there. All right, I'll get this water done. All right, so that's the cup that we're going to use. I'm going to fill all these tins up. Right. 4, 5, 6 or 7, I don't know. I wonder if that'll start these up. Oh, come on, burn. Hot. Shit. Fuck. Jesus. Bloody hell. That one on. Light this can of Coke. Okay. Oh, shit. This is bloody dangerous. Shit. That on there. That on there. Ah! That goes on there. Fuck. Ah! Yowch! Christ! Alright, so now we just got to wait and see which one's going to boil first. All these are all going, full on. Alright. Give you a close up. Okay, so there's the wood stove. Water's just sitting there doing not much. So you might have to put some more wood in that one because it's going to go down pretty quick. This thing here, oh my god. I don't even know whether... Oh, the bloody thing's... Oh, I've got it upside down. Jesus. Oh, it doesn't matter. This thing's going pretty good actually. I can actually see bubbles in there. Now obviously these ones, all these ones are going to go really good. Bubbles forming. There, and then there's the little, that's amazing how good that works. But it'll see, I mean there's not many bubbles on that one. Alright, I need more wood for the stove. Oh. Oh, that one there is boiling. That one there is boiling, and that's no surprise because that's got a really puts out a lot of stuff. This one's now just starting to boil. This one's getting there. All right, so that's now boiling. I'm going to turn that off. I'll turn that one off. So that one was first, second. This one's getting there. Ah, this one's slowly getting there. But it's now a race between this one and this one. I was actually surprised about this one. I think if I had have been more attentive to this one, that one would have been going a lot quicker. So I kind of like buggered that one up a bit. I was a bit unfair to it. Ow! Anyway. Alright, so that one's just about... Oh no, we'll go over here. That one's now definitely boiling, so we'll turn that one off. Cool. So then we've got this one. Alright. Oh, bloody hell, that is hard work. Oh. Jesus Christ. Nearly bloody killed myself. That's the Coke can. Oh. Slowly getting there. Oh, this one's died. Oh shit. Yeah. Oh no. Alright, so the 4 wasn't enough to boil a cup. So I'd have to have put more in there. Alright, this one died. And now the wood one is still, it's now starting to go. So I'd say the wood, I'd say the wood one would have been the next one, but it's going to be the coke one now. But that's purely because I didn't pay attention to that wood. And that's the problem with the wood one, is you've got to keep feeding it because it burns so fast. And as you can tell, there's no smoke. That thing doesn't do any smoke when it's bloody going like that. And that's a great thing. But this one here, you can see it, you get all that black smoke coming off it. But I must admit, being in here, it's not overpowering or anything. Yeah, I would have thought that would have boiled by now. It seems to be, it's got to a certain level and it's just panning out at that. Alright, actually now the coke one's boiling and this one's boiling as well. I'll show you just to bloody do it. So there you go, she's boiling away. And then, there's that one there, it's boiling away as well. So with the coke one I don't have an option of blowing it out. But you only put enough in it that you need. You could try and, if you had something, you could actually go over it and just smother it, put it out. But I'll just leave that go like that. The wood one, you just let it burn out. It burns out pretty quick, and it's really good because it burns everything, the coals, the whole lot, and it just ends up just the ash on the bottom, which just basically blows away. All right, this one was a farce. I stuffed up by I blocked all the bloody heat off to it. I put it in the wrong way. I should have done it that way. But I could tell straight up, it's just useless. Alright, there you go guys. That's all of them. So, really I think what this proves is that the natural gas ones, these butane, propane, bloody cylinder stuff, you just can't beat them. They're quick on, like I didn't even need a lighter, they just have their own little clicker, bang, away they go. You can alternate it, you can turn the bloody heat down or put it up high, whereas all the other ones you can't, you get what you get. So, and then obviously, you know, for me it boils down to these two. Really for motorcycle, because they're more compact. Obviously that's my favourite, but yeah, I mean look, at the end of the day all of them will do the job. This one might do the job but bloody slow. Alright guys, that's it. I might make a bloody cup of coffee with this all this boiled water that I've got. Alright guys, keep on riding. Bloody hell, as always, I friggin' forgot something. I was just in there doing the editing, and I've got to be really quiet because I think it's like 2 o'clock in the morning. If you want to, obviously, most probably seen these, they're a windshield. So if you put that around your stove, that'll make the boiling time a lot quicker, and obviously if it's windy it stops it from blowing out as well. So they're a really good thing. But the main thing I wanted to do this was because I know some of you guys are going to say, Mark, you didn't do the Trangia bloody stove and you didn't do the Primus pump bloody stove. So the Trangia, they're a really good stove, but they're bloody expensive. I reckon they're too bloody expensive for what they are. So I wasn't going to buy one of them just to do it. I mean, I think they're like $80 or something like that just to buy one of those. And the other thing is the Primus. I think it's a Primus pump, but basically it's a normal looking stove, but then it has a hose to a bottle that has, I don't know, some type of alcohol fuel, but I think you can run like unleaded and petrol and stuff like that out of it. They're expensive too, and I don't like them.
I've seen quite a few bloody videos of them, and they're bloody leaking petrol and catching fire. And look, I'm sure if you've got one, and it most probably works bloody perfectly. But yeah, that's why I didn't add those into the review. All right, guys, keep on riding.